Even in battles, like certain niggas stand behind niggas to yell for their shit so it could look like you losing to them. It's be
Facts.
like that, you know what I mean? If you ain't cool and going to dinner with niggas, dick eating niggas, they don't like you. Um, you could
Talk.
beat Nitty, they could sweep it under the rug, but then you take Capo 2 weeks later and don't give a fuck. Now they acting like he the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that.
Mm.
Picking and
But
choosing.
another thing I realized, man, Midnight Madness era, you know what I'm saying? The era where we had the teams and shit, like that really what made spaces special. Like what really put spaces over the top. And I feel like niggas took it from there, competitive and what it was supposed to be, and turned it weird. And now everybody got a voice, everybody feel popular, everybody feel like they them niggas. But you know what's crazy? It be the ones talking the most, got the nastiest shit on their jackets though. Say what you want to say about Snake. Nigga snuck me. I stood on 10 get jump. I ain't no rat. I ain't got no rape cases. You know what I'm saying? These niggas be everything in a
Oh,
book, but be street niggas. I
Mm.
don't get it.
yeah, no, that shit don't be making sense.
Yeah, these niggas jackets be nasty. But you talking shit to me? How? For standing on 10?
No, facts.
No,
Facts.
You know what I mean?
that's another one. Snake get left out the conversation.
No, I brought his name up, and they try to. No,
That
Snake
nigga's
Eyes.
box office.
We gonna bring up Snake Eyes too. If we talking about stars from that have came up
No,
in
Yeah.
the past
Snake
five,
definitely
six
a
years,
star.
yeah.
He's definitely a star on this shit.
He's box
Hey,
office.
and while I was talking
It's,
about how Rock and A Ward is about to get us our first million, Snake Eyes was the first one that came over there and let us crack the
you know what I
algorithm
realized about
in
the
general.
game? They not going to give the get along gang that quote unquote matter. They're not going to give the credit to the people that deserve the credit, right? They're not going to give it to you. The people in the game, like for me, right? They're going to try to make it seem like I ain't put in no work, like I ain't deserving to talk how I talk. When if Eunice had my resume, y'all be saying he's the young GOAT. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like if he had everything that I had on my resume, like all the names and did it the way I did it, niggas would be like dick eating the kid.
I know,
But
but he's
since
trying
it's
to
me,
factory make that nigga. He's factory.
yeah, because it's me and
I'm
I'm
cool.
confident and I'm just super confident. Even when you feel I lost, it's like niggas just don't like that. They don't like a nigga to believe in itself. It's like,
Nah, no, they like
it,
niggas that's mad, regular, cool. Go out to dinner with them. You know, not combative. They don't like niggas that's competitors. Like me,
Yeah.
like you would come off as a competitor. That shit is kind of threatening, Snake. Yeah, I realized that
no,
you certain niggas,
Yeah,
they
I'm about to
look
say
at
'cause
as
you get a lot of
confidence.
hate for that too, for calling
No,
niggas
because
out
our
and like,
confidence get taken
yeah,
as arrogance, right?
facts.
Or
mm-hmm.
niggas is really intimidated and like they not intimidated when they see us, but when they leave, they be intimidated again. Niggas be intimidated, and they don't like that niggas is taking shine around niggas that's supposed to shine. Like certain niggas ain't gonna be on certain cards because
right.
I don't want that nigga to outshine me on this card because it's really about me. You feel what I'm saying? Or it's
Facts. They
about
get sick when they find out you on the car. They stomach drop.
like
Oh
I ain't gonna lie,
fuck.
niggas be sick when I'm on a card with them.
But you
You
know what's
feel what
funny
I'm
though,
saying?
Gritty? They
It
don't
be
want to. They
crazy.
don't. They don't want to be outshined. But when you give a little nigga a look to get shine, they don't give you the credit you deserve, right?
Never, never.
And you know it's crazy. That's why, like, shout out to Cassidy interview. I learned a lot from Cassidy. Like, I've been in this shit a minute, and I thought I knew a lot, but just hearing Cass talk, like, it really brought perspective way more. I shouldn't be battling none of these little niggas I'm battling. Capo, I
Mm.
shouldn't have gave him that look. I shouldn't be giving Text a look. These little niggas is disrespectful. They only just want to call you a bitch and call you pussy. This
Talk
shit is
that
not about
shit,
talent.
Snake.
This shit is not about, damn, I really admire Snake and his grind. I just want to put my shit up against him. I don't know nothing about you niggas. You niggas know everything about me. So when I'm going into these battles, it's a disadvantage. Like,
You
these
you
niggas can
you
talk about everything. My eye, the fights. What the fuck can I say to Text?
you know it's
Nothing.
funny,
You
Snake.
easy little kid. Like I don't. What can I say to him?
I was listening to you in the spaces like I think it was at the T Tops event, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
know who the battler was, but he started like calling you out, and you was like, "Nigga, like why are you like nigga? Who the fuck are you? Why are you trying to
No, because you know what
automatic?"
it is, right? I'm
And you
like,
like you
you know,
said, he came with straight disrespect, and I didn't even know who the nigga was either. And you was
no,
like,
but the
"Nah,
thing
now you're
is,
not
right?
hitting
It's
the
tears,
battle,
right?
homie."
It's levels in this shit, right? And
Right.
it's like, all right, you know what? Snake is a nigga you could get to before you get to the rocks in them. Like, if I can't get to the DTs in them niggas, let me go at Snake. He gonna engage. Like,
Yeah.
niggas ain't gonna say it, but I'm a good look, nigga. I'm a good look, nigga. You could kick my ass, you could get right with me. I'm a good look, nigga. Niggas ain't gonna
Nah.
say that though.
You
But
boosted
Snake
a
the
lot of
sells
these
facade.
little,
tickets.
Niggas
but a
know
lot
I'll
of
that
say
though,
that.
Snake.
But
Yeah.
Snake
but a lot
doesn't
of these
have
little niggas coming in the game, why they want to battle me their first year in? Why
Because
6 months
they
and they
need
want to
that
target
look,
me?
Snake.
Cause
Cause
they
Snake, they
yes, cause
need
I'm
that
a
look,
great
Snake.
booster. I'm a
Yeah, I'm
great
about to say
booster.
you a boost.
Yes,
You
You
the
a
I'm a
name.
great booster for
you a
niggas.
boost
So
out of that
so
low
Yo,
tier. You a
Snake.
boost out of
Yo,
that low
Snake.
tier that
Yo,
don't
Snake.
matter.
Word to Bobby. Any low tier nigga battle me, niggas know them niggas tomorrow. Every
That's a fact.
time. That's
exactly,
how I know
exactly.
I'm the name. Like how you the name, you're the A side of most of your battles.
Yo,
You,
Gwitty. Oh, I'm glad you here, bro. You was in the house with us season 2.
yeah, you know the
You was with
truth.
us. Come on, you know the vibe.
Shout out my nigga Doc,
Capo
man.
whole promotion was I was the stinkest nigga in the house.
What's up, family?
What?
you you dig what I'm saying? Like I don't even like you
Snake,
dig
come
me?
on.
You dig what I'm saying? And it's like really it was only to the battle me. Like if you just wanted to battle me, you could have just kept it there. Like doing all the extra shit. Da, da, da. So I say I have to say this, like, I'm just learning, man. Like after this tech shit, you know niggas gotta do. I'm not battling nobody unless we on the same like type of tier, some shit where like we both can talk shit to each other. It's something I can say to them, something they can say to me. Like those the battles that I need. Like when I go against Nitty, it's like I'm fighting up, like somebody that got
Fact.
something to talk about. So it's like that's why y'all respected that. When I go from that to a fucking capo, a nigga that just want to lie, it's like it diminishes what
Like,
I
time
got
out.
going. It
Niggas be
diminishes
jacking
everything I
that?
work hard for.
No,
It,
niggas
it,
be
it just
jacking that?
no, but I'm just saying
Oh,
it
I'm
just like
about
what
to
I'm saying just
say.
in the grand scheme of things, like I did that. I wanted to like. I don't want to be the guy to back out a week of. I don't want to be like. I just found out I had a kid and all. Like I ain't make no excuse. I came in there and rap, bro. I didn't give a fuck about. You
Congratulations,
think I
fool.
give a fuck about him like I cared about Nitty? No, hell no. But I'm a professional. You
No.
dig what I'm saying?
I mean,
So,
hello.
but
No.
but you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
I just
know,
brought my man
appreciate you though,
Knox
bro.
Man and Knox Man up here. He's from Brooklyn Mike Club, early days of battle rap when I was first coming outside. Shout out to him. Sees, I had
My
to
boy
bring him
Doc
up.
here.
What's up, my
Tony
niggas?
Island
What's
shit.
up, family? What's good?
Yeah,
No, you got
Good morning.
Welcome to the table, fool.
yo, this weekend is going down. The Bad News versus A Ward battle. I'm gonna be in the building for that and
I'm
everything.
screaming. Where that shit at?
It's in Ohio, Cincinnati, I believe.
I'm screaming more.
Why?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You want to know what's crazy? Another thing. If me and Gwitty, like, I'm not trying to be funny.
Yo,
I'm just,
Snake, I already
that's
know
all I
where
want
you
to say, bro. Like, I just want to say this, and I'm about to go. I'm about to go get me some roller because I don't even want to. I just came to tap in, like. But if
nah, I
niggas
appreciate
found out
that.
me and Gwitty ratted, or we was in interrogation rooms, y'all niggas
Oh
even want to hear
man.
us rap, and I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day. That's fine, man. Y'all niggas be blessed, man. I'm out.
Hey, Snake hit me, fool,
Yo, Snake said the realest shit.
Yeah.
and rolled out.
Damn.
He said, yo, son,
Damn.
nigga come here when he was in the interrogation room, we rat it. Niggas when he was here's rap, Bob out.
So I, since I got y'all up here, you know what I mean. I wanted to get y'all perspective on this because I think A
Yo,
Ward,
my
A Ward basically like I gotta be able to say whatever I want. You know what I mean? And news kind of put it out there like, yeah, nah, like don't bring that shit up to me or y'all gonna fuck up the battle. You know what I'm saying? And we in battle rap, so
I'm saying though, how you gonna fuck up the battle though? What's in the contract? Like on
nah,
some, you can't
he
say nothing
saying
about
like
my daughter.
nigga,
Like this.
yeah, like goods or some shit like yeah, kid
I'm
or
trying
shit.
to. I want to know.
And then A Ward, I ain't gonna lie, he's taking it like a champ. He like, yo, if you
I
gonna
just saw
swing,
A Ward over the weekend, man. He looked like he gonna say whatever he want.
yeah, no, he said it. He said he don't care. He's gonna say whatever he wants. So he said, I got the left cheek or the right cheek ready. However news want to do it. You want to swing, whatever.
Pause, nigga.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
do
was, I
sound
ain't gonna
crazy.
lie, that was wild.
That
But
way,
keep going. Pause.
he's like, yo, if you want to punch me in the face, whatever, however it go, it is what it is. But I'm like, yo, I think bad news is taking it too far? Like at the end of the day, or it's like, yo, he just don't want people talking, you know what I mean, about shit that he
This
feel
is
like ain't
battle rap,
accurate.
bro.
Yo,
We
listen,
as
man.
a
How
fan.
G City
I'm
said it?
not even a battler. As a fan,
Ain't
and
no rules in battle
ain't
rap.
no rules. Ain't no crying in baseball, nigga. Like
Man,
nigga, they
you signed
you
up
got
to get on
something on your
stage.
head. Pause. You
Listen,
niggas, it's
you
free
signed
game
up to
on
get
the
on
table.
stage and let niggas say whatever they want until the battle's over, and they just don't say it after the battle. We cool. If you saying some bars or whatever, whatever, you can only say what you want to say right now. You have, if it's 3 rounds, you have 9 minutes.
That's it.
And that's it. Like I don't see nothing wrong with nothing. Niggas say a bunch of fake anything anyway,
Yeah,
so if
niggas
niggas
say
got any
fake
proof,
news all day, bro. We don't know if, as a
niggas
fan,
got
this is speaking from a
proof.
fan standpoint. We don't know if none of that shit
We
true, and we
can't
don't
talk.
care.
We
Does it
can't
sound
talk
hot?
about. We can't talk about what was in the police documents. It's documented. I like to speak
Mm.
about what's documented.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's documented.
You know what I'm saying? We're making a documentary. That's what we're doing right now. That's what battle rap is. We're making a documentary, and we're gonna talk about the bad news because it was bad news.
Right.
And he
And,
did bad,
and,
and that was the news.
if A Ward decide not to mention it or speak about it in the battle,
Then it's no big deal either. He just
Nah,
chose
it is
not
a
to.
big deal. A Ward, you did bad. What you
Maybe
I
did?
don't
he
feel
maybe
like
he'll pray about it and then God tell him don't do it.
Nah, if he don't do it, he did bad. You shouldn't have pulled up. Back out now.
A Ward is still a man, and he said now you're like gonna
yeah,
if
you're
I
forcing
don't
my
talk
Nah,
hand.
about
because
it,
if he
Yeah.
don't, it's gonna look like her.
if I don't
It's
talk
gonna look
about
like
it
her
at my
3000.
next battle, they're gonna use that as an angle that I was scared to bring it up.
That's a,
Like so, it's
that's a fact. That's a
like
fact.
you putting it out there, like oh you better not. Like we're all grown men, bro. Like telling somebody do something or what, like, or, like you know what I mean.
Nah, it's
So it's
crazy that he
like
said
you
it to
giving
A
the
The
man
Ward.
the
thing
choice.
is,
No, he said it to A Ward goes crazy. Is that
the thing is, bad news gonna be talking all of this gangster shit to A Ward.
I know.
So why can't A Ward rebuttal with what he got to
But
rebuttal
is A
with?
Ward a gangster rapper?
He don't have
Does
to
he
be.
live a gangster
We
Doesn't
know
matter.
life?
he's not. No, we
Doesn't matter.
know
But
he's
he could
Does
not.
he
talk
have to
about
be a
stuff
But
that's
this
tough
is what
guy?
bad
documented.
news gonna be talking
No,
about.
but he could talk about what's documented.
But I
That's not
wouldn't expect him
gangster.
to be a tough guy. I mean, is he gonna do it in a clever, witty way? I don't expect him to say,
That's what and look, that's what A Ward said. He said if I do touch on it, it's me we're talking about. It's gonna be something clever,
Absolutely.
witty.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Right.
be in there malicious with
It
it,
ain't
but
gonna
A
be
Ward
malicious.
You
Right.
know it's
Right.
A
like
Ward. You know he's gonna be funny
It's
with
A
that
Ward.
shit,
Ward.
man.
Right.
It's gonna fuck around and be funny.
It's gonna be
It's definitely
classic
that's
when
what
gonna
I'm
be
it's
thinking.
funny.
Like,
funny.
I don't
Yeah.
expect him to be like, I'm finna violate you. We stomping you out after
Nah, he
this.
not gonna violate. And bad news know that.
No,
He
he
bad
just
news know he
knows
not
A
gonna
Ward's
violate.
clever enough to make that shit stick different. A Ward's
I think
clever enough
That's
to
it.
make that shit from a
He
different
don't
perspective.
And honestly, that's more deadly and
No,
that's more
A
scary and that's
Ward,
more likely to go
no, it
viral. And you know
ain't.
what I
look,
mean?
and
A
he
Ward
said
gonna
A
go in there and
Ward
say,
say
"Nigga, I would have
him.
told too." We don't even know. A Ward probably would have told that nigga he would have told too. A nigga shot me, shit. I would have told too. You don't
A
right.
know
Ward is a
A Ward.
civilian. He's a Christian, and he does not run around like he's from no gang. If A Ward gets shot and tells the police, that's what I expect him to do.
That's I love. Listen, I love when real deal codes work. Do you see how big you are? Of course, I'm gonna shoot you. Like the
Like
fuck.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. If A Ward got shot and told the police, nobody in the community of battle rap would be mad at that A.
not mad at all. He's a civilian. He's a Christian. There's a few niggas in the culture like that that don't push no issue like that.
News,
Right.
The
news,
problem
he on
is you
super
we
gangster
motherfuckers
time,
running
so niggas can't
acting
let
like
that
they from.
pass. We can't let it pass because news on super gang time, so we can't let
That's
it
why
pass.
I feel like we can let it pass because it's a like if he just decide he wait like I don't want to touch on it. I just want to rap about other stuff, sports and shit. I can't be mad at him if he
A
decide
Ward is
that.
a fighter and a competitor. You telling him he can't do something as an artist, he likes to. He's gonna get up there and paint that picture regardless. You're not gonna tell him what he can put to down on that paper or not. He's not
That's a
going for
fact.
that.
That's a fact.
Like he said, he's not going to be malicious with it, but you're not going to tell me how creative I can and cannot get. If that's the case, I'll send the money back and we don't have to do the battle.
Okay, hypothetically
Yeah.
speaking, he touches on it and news decide to snuff him. What happens?
News becomes the wackest nigga in battle rap
It
ever.
just go
Yeah.
ever.
viral. It be the wackest. But you know what? It's gonna be funny. It is not funny, but I will be watching.
This
I
shit
No,
ain't
for
gonna
sure.
lie
funny.
to you.
It'll go viral,
It's
but that
not.
shit gonna be
It's
whack.
not
What
funny.
happened when I wasn't around in the culture, but what happened when K Shine slapped Sharon? Like what happened in real
That was
time?
classical funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was funny too.
Yeah, that
Like
was funny.
nothing extra
Even
happened.
though it wasn't, he should never smacked him. But even though he smacked him, it was classically funny.
Yeah.
Like then
Yeah.
he
Sharon
smacked
pulled out
Sharon
the
out of
fake gun.
everybody.
He pulled out the fake gun.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I could
I
probably
guess,
pulled out a fake threat. Yeah, so he got smacked. See, that was different.
yeah. Yeah, that was kind of different. Yeah, it's not like Sean told him he couldn't do nothing. It was just like a moment of it just happened. It was in the moment.
Well, what did the crowd feel like? How did everybody feel? Did they feel
They were shocked. I wasn't in the building for that, but just from what I remember, it's
When I
like
looked
everybody
at
was
it,
like,
it
"Oh
just looked
shit!"
like niggas smacked him, and shit was regular weed after that.
And a lot of people felt like Sharon shouldn't have did that, like pulled out the fake gun and all that too.
Yeah, so it went both ways. Pause. So niggas didn't like either or. You heard? It
it was the
But
justifiable
this
slap, basically?
was a fake
it seemed
justified
that way.
slap. It was fake justified.
Like, because even though Sean was wrong, you're not supposed to put hands on him regardless. Like,
Yeah,
he's
it's like,
wrong for that.
because
Period.
like, come on, you smacked Sharon, like, but it was valid
Yeah, yeah,
that he
yeah.
smacked Sharon, but it's like you don't get no points for smacking Sharon. You know what I'm saying? But you're
Yeah.
supposed to smack Sharon. You know what I'm saying? So it was,
Yo. With news, I think he just kind of, I guess, setting the precedence. Like, yo, just for any future,
He
just for
the
any future
president
niggas, because
is
he
great.
did he battled Riggs, and Riggs didn't bring it up, and I don't think
Oh
Riggs got too much backlash for that.
We gotta go check Rick's homework now.
But
What he
Riggs,
got on his
hey,
jacket?
but
They
prior to
homies.
that
They
battle,
bullpen
Yeah,
on the
yeah, no,
yeah,
no,
bullshit.
no,
yeah. I
Bullpen
I'm
on
was
the
saying,
about to
bullshit,
say
nigga.
I
They
that.
I
don't
don't
Like,
care
they
if
from
that's
the
bullpen
my
on the
homie.
bullshit,
Carolinas.
nigga.
They
I don't care if that's my homie. We about to battle. You ain't my homie right now. Hey, matter of fact, we ain't gonna be homies after this. You heard? We might as well just
Right.
let it be known now, cause we ain't gonna. They still
Niggas
homies
might have
now.
did some dirt together. This is one thing. If I found out
Yeah,
my
I mean,
homegirl
more
was a snitch,
shit.
but I don't know. I don't want to cross you because I know that if you had that in you and say we did some dirt together.
I'm not battling you.
Facts.
yeah, that's at that point.
We told we did dirt together. No. We good. We ain't dropping that album. That album's not coming out.
That album is on the shelf.
Yeah, that's on the shit of it. That's on the shelf for real. Like,
Mm.
nah. But I feel what you say, Yoshi. It could be more to that. But
I feel
man,
what you
listen,
saying. We not battling. Fuck that.
a nigga can't tell me I can't say some shit that's documented. And it's documented, it's not even false facts. Like this shit is nonfiction.
And if I'm not mistaken, he said that whatever was in that paperwork, the police falsely put that in the paperwork. If I'm not mistaken,
I'm
right?
saying though, how do we know that?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that was his defense against
I'm
what was in the
saying,
paper.
I'm saying though, the police just typed up that you pointed at number 4.
Hey, no, listen, you ain't talking
I
to
just
nobody
want to
who don't
know.
know
I just
different.
want to know because I be getting arrested and shit. Like I get sentenced July 1st, so I be still looking at shit, right? So I be trying to understand, right? Like so they just wrote out of anywhere that yeah he pointed out this person and number 4, right? They just wrote that that wasn't even a statement. This was just like police reports, like.
Right.
And if I'm not mistaken, they say he allegedly had ran down on the police outside and doubled down on the person he supposedly had
I'm
pointed out.
saying he
Correct?
ran down on him when after he got shot or like a week or
No,
two after he
there's.
got shot.
If I'm not mistaken, the report said the detective stated that he supposedly ran up on him outside after the interrogation and confirmed that it was number whatever that shot him. So I don't understand how that was just put in the report.
You know what I'm saying?
All I know is
I
Lie about
haven't
in
had a
his
chance to
credit.
look into it really or the clone situation. Did y'all talk to clone yet?
Now the clown
Um,
shit was
Okay.
so funny.
I,
yeah,
I, I, I
I didn't
so
even
all
watch
right
it.
with clone. Okay,
He had
this what's
dreads on
up.
and
This is
shit. That was really dumb.
so I just spoke to clone this morning, right? So
Hmm.
he just put out like I don't know if y'all seen his stories on Instagram. I just posted on Hip Hop is Real too. He basically was like, yo, he's bought like for everybody who shitted on his name, who said some funny shit. Gwitty, you one of the people that said something crazy
Why?
too. You know what I mean? He said save all the statements, don't erase nothing, because he's about to basically clear his name. Me and him gonna
How
do
long is
a
it
sit
gonna
down
take?
tonight.
How long do it take for niggas to clear up names? You know they got clear in
Hey,
the airport.
listen.
You can skip the line.
Listen, man. All I know is he said he's gonna bring in all the information, and there shouldn't be no doubts after this. So tonight at 7. But he said basically everybody who
Oh,
was talking crazy, everybody who was saying something, keep your tweets, keep your information up, all that. Cause he's like he don't want to deal with no backstabbers or people who are gonna be talking
Yo,
crazy behind
listen
his
to
back
this.
and shit like that.
Listen to this knowledge. How did he even get on video? Like who got that video
He
with
about
all
to
the
explain it. He about to explain it. He about to show the video. He gonna show everything that was
what
said.
you
okay.
So
hey,
so niggas gonna see what it is.
At
Like
7 o'clock, because I'm not gonna lie, it's keep getting pushed back. So
he trying to get all his evidence right. Yo, you need that much
I ain't gonna
evidence to
lie.
prove
hey,
That's
this
a
I
shit?
bad
love
idea.
and hate Yoshi.
Yo,
listen, that's my
son,
look. I fuck with Clone. He was the first league owner to ever put money in my pocket. So I fuck with him. I
respect,
want him to be innocent.
respect.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
man, it don't take that long to prove that you're innocent,
I'm
man.
I'm telling y'all that's a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a
If
bad
you
idea.
watch listen, if you watch the last video he had where he confirmed that he this double OG type of nigga in the gang that he in, and then he said on the statement that this is a record label and it's not a gang,
That's one, right? Then I just feel like that right there alone contradicting yourself. You told the police one thing, you told something else on video. This is not a good idea, dog.
Yo,
This something
OG,
is not, you know what I'm saying?
OG Spaces, do me a favor,
What's
just
up now?
just for the fans and people who might not be familiar, introduce yourself and just let them know, who you are and stuff like that.
Oh no, real quick. Yeah, OG Spaces, man. I started out originally as Weed and Battles, man. I'm the first person to talk battle rap related topics on the spaces.
Okay,
Uh in
respect.
Complex magazine, for it, I had the first like early interviews just with battle rappers, honestly, and discussing battle rap events.
Oh
That's a fact.
damn, that's fire. So see, we
Appreciate
didn't even
you.
know that.
Appreciate
Dope,
you though,
dope.
now.
Nah, salute, man. Salute. Appreciate you, adding on to the conversation, man. But yeah, well, Gritty, what was you saying? Because I seen I don't know if you jumped out the window, but you definitely had some comments early when the whole clone shit came out with bullpen and all that. I
Oh,
saw your comment.
I just said, damn, that's two in a row in a short year, son. Like, damn. And y'all niggas,
So
shit, I was the best nigga on their platform. I only battled there once. I was trying to
right.
get some niggas to get me on their platform a little bit, a little bit more. However, niggas wanted to be invested in the interrogation game. So,
Yeah.
okay. That's all. I was like,
Yeah.
damn,
So
John.
what
Right?
happened?
I was
What do you
being
say to
funny,
him?
though. I was being
What
funny.
do you? Yeah, I already know. I know you was kind of
I was
trolling
being
and
funny.
shit. But what do you say if he clears his name up? And for everybody who I guess was
It's,
shitting on his name,
it's
calling
over.
him a
It's
bad
over.
or whatever.
You can't clear his name up. It took too long. How long ago this came out?
Like a couple days ago or
Yeah,
something.
A couple
yeah,
days.
yeah. He's supposed to clear it within that first hour. Yeah,
My nigga
so
said with
I,
the
He said within
first
the
hour.
first hour is
Hey,
crazy.
y'all seen how fast Geechee cleared that shit up
Hey, I
immediately?
wasn't gonna say nothing because people gonna start saying I'm biased, but I'm from a whole different culture. We play this game a whole different
you gotta
way.
clear that
But
shit up immediately.
facto.
Yeah, like
But we
it
have
should never take
not
days
only that,
unless
somebody like
you
Geechee
move
has
to
way more
some shit.
fuck
Work
battle.
for work.
Somebody like Geechee has way more to respond to and answer for. Back, you know what I'm saying? So you have to do it that like that. Like there ain't even nothing to wait on, and we pressing shit all
This,
gas no
at
brakes.
this point, I think you're trying to construct something.
I'm not gonna lie, Guido. See, this where it go back to where this is not a good idea. This is another reason why this is not a good idea, bro. Because so you initially said in the first video that I have the paperwork, I had a video. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not gonna show it because I got some type of open case situation. He alluded to that. He didn't directly say that, but he said he got some type of situation going on where I'm not even about to divulge into that. Now tonight at 7 p.m.
Oh,
You
yeah,
about to
15
divulge
minutes got
into that.
arrested.
This just don't sound good. I'll be honest
So
with
he got a
y'all.
case
Like
right
this
now.
sounds,
Yo, man,
what's that?
he got a case right now.
That's what if you go watch the first live, he alluded to that being the reason why he's not about to divulge into the paperwork, but you can go buy it yourself. This is where buy it yourself come from. I'm not divulging in the paperwork. I have the video. I'm not showing the video because he's alluding to I got some type of situation going on right now.
Yeah,
Then
yeah. He
today,
said like he said he was still on papers or something like that. I think that was the
yeah,
word he used.
yeah.
Yeah, he might as well quit because he lying. If he's already on papers, it's double jeopardy. Like you're not gonna get charged twice for the same
That's what it
shit.
was on papers.
Yo,
That's what I'm
nigga,
like.
yo, Yo, niggas be lying. Like I just said, I get sent to live first. I'm gonna be going for a little quick while. Niggas be lying. Cause I've been arrested before and I got arrested recently. So niggas be lying. If you did, you would have been announced, yo, I got arrested. Yo, I'm doing like like stop lying. Like yo, niggas be on here lying. And I just be watching now, like damn, niggas blatantly lying. Like this shit is fire though. Cause if it was me, I wouldn't be able to get away with it. But they get away with it. Man.
Mm. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, he definitely he definitely gonna be clearing his name up tonight. So however
Yeah.
you guys receive it, at the end of the day, I can't control that. You know what I
You
mean?
might
It's
go to
just
How do
trial.
however.
you feel? How do you feel, Knowledge?
I look at it like, listen, man, it's a bad look because, just from what we taught as far as just, like I said, like my man E was saying yesterday, he's like, yo, your mom would tell you, like, yo, you don't tell on your brother, you don't tell on your sister, you don't tell on nobody, and things like that. And then when it comes to, I guess, just the way the streets operate, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people will say, yo, you just don't make no statements at all when you two like, especially if you dealing
That's
with
it
certain
right
shit or
there. No
you in
statements
any
at all.
criminal
Talk to the
activity or
lawyer.
anything like that, even if you're innocent, sometimes it's just best to not say anything and let the lawyer handle anything. Because once it come out, it makes it harder to explain it when you have to. Even if you was in the right, even if you felt like you had to defend yourself, it just makes it. It doesn't look good, and people aren't going to do their due diligence. People ain't going to do their homework to try to clear your name for you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you gotta go the extra mile to make sure that people ain't playing around with your name and things like that. But whenever you caught in an interrogation room and you're speaking about almost anything, and especially
Not even
the
that. They
way,
got the video. Like
yeah, that's what
who
I'm saying.
dropped the nah, son.
Yeah,
It's
it looked like
over.
one of them like first
My nigga
48
said
type
they got
videos.
the first 48 footage.
Yo,
Like,
not
look at
Yeah,
even
that.
that.
Look,
And the nigga had where he had braids and dreads. I just
red.
cut it
Oh yeah,
off.
that shit look kind of crazy.
I said, I know that's
It's
not
from
close. Like,
2020. They said it was from
yeah,
2020. That's why I had
yeah,
to
this nigga
address.
did it. He did it during COVID. He didn't think nobody's gonna find out. You see what
yeah.
I'm saying?
So
Niggas gonna
it's gonna always be a tough thing for somebody like Clone to like break down. You know what I'm saying? But if he can clearly just show, basically it's for the people who care to really know the truth. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna basically be able to sit down, analyze what he said, and see if they agree with it. Is he still gonna get some type of backlash? I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure people still gonna
yeah,
bring it
in
up and
the
say
news
the
though.
slick shit to him. You know what I mean? But
In the news,
I think him
baby.
clearing
You
it up
know,
and meeting it head on is best. Because if you just leave it out there, you're gonna leave it to people to just make up their mind about what they already did. Like you see Gritty, he already like he look it sound like he got his mind made up. Ain't
nigga, I
nothing he
didn't
can say.
listen to nothing. I just knew. I just saw a video. Nigga, hands moving, lips moving. I ain't even hear nothing. I'm like, damn. I said, damn. They got you too.
Nah,
They got,
hey, that's that New York shit for real. Nigga just seen enough footage that didn't even look right and said,
yeah,
nah,
I didn't even.
I,
Yo, boy, I didn't even hear nothing.
You
I'm
said
just
you
like,
ain't like his
wow.
said that
animations,
shit ain't
Gwitty?
look
You didn't
right.
like the
Yo,
animations on the
yeah, I said his head moving, his lips
My nigga
moving.
head
What's going?
moving
Yo,
crazy.
boy. I said they got a video. I said niggas TMZ now. I said, yo, this shit here. The video did bad, and then he didn't say nothing for some days.
Who dropped the footage?
I don't know how the fuck he get
Battle
that.
Facts. I believe
How,
Battle Facts
how
was the
did he
first
get
one.
the
How
footage?
the fuck did he get that?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
see Battle Facts or maybe Battle Facts will pop
yo,
up.
my
Hold
nigga.
yeah.
Hey man,
But
hey,
Hey,
I,
but
hey,
but the
I don't
for you for interrogation footage
think
to surface is enough. I don't need to even know. I don't even want to know what was being talked about. Why is this footage surfacing and your arms and your lips moving? I don't even know what you. I just see arms and lips. Your
yeah.
arms and lips didn't say, "I need a lawyer." I didn't. It didn't look like it said it.
It didn't, but yeah,
I
I ain't
need a
gonna
lawyer.
lie.
4 words. It looked like
nah.
a nigga. It looked like a nigga said a run-on sentence, and it looked
You
like he was
troll.
rapping, like his
If
hands
you
was
didn't listen
moving.
to it, you trolling now.
All right, my nigga.
Run those six.
Hey man, I gotta give my nigga innocent until proven guilty. I'm gonna give him.
yeah, exactly. I rock with Clone. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping
Like you
like
feel me?
you
He's
know,
coming to sit
and,
down.
and we championed them when he beat the Rico. You know what I mean? As a culture, everybody championed him. Everybody, was cool to see. You know what I'm saying?
Who beat the Rico?
Clone,
Quan,
He beat what Rico?
The
the
one he
Rico
got
he was
arrested
charged
the
with.
for.
one he got arrested, yeah, that's what
Oh,
the
the one he
charge
on
was.
video for?
Oh
Yeah.
Oh
shit.
no, he did bad. He ain't beat the Rico. Niggas don't beat the Rico. So everybody beat the Rico with him, right? Or just he just beat the Rico.
We finna figure out at
No,
7
no, no.
p.m.
Do you understand what I'm
Nah,
Motherfucker.
saying? Do
hey,
you
hey,
understand what
Quiddy,
I'm
send me some
saying?
questions you want to
Nah,
ask,
son.
man.
Wait, hold on. He beat the Rico. Who is this nigga? What you mean beat the Rico? So everybody would have beat the Rico. He the only nigga that beat the Rico.
Hey,
We
What he
don't,
yeah,
I
say,
don't
that's what we
know.
gonna
Hurst?
ask tonight, man.
Nah, he definitely told.
Yeah, we
Nobody
I
we
beat
hope
go.
he
the
got
Rico.
Hurst with him.
This
That's
nigga
who he
Quiddy.
named. Maybe
Nobody
hopefully
beat the
Hurst beat the
Rico.
Rico
That
and all
nigga,
them other guys.
that nigga
I hope
ain't
they
no
do.
fucking Irv Gotti. He would have made the news. I did not see that.
He did make the news.
Yeah, where he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, he told. That nigga is bugging.
I
Can't do that. Hey, we can't do that. We
listen.
can't
I
do
don't
that
want.
until we.
I don't.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't don't do
and I
that,
don't want to
Gwynny.
throw
We
a
Nah,
sorry.
man,
shade.
they got video
You know,
footage, man.
not like that. Respectfully, if it was one
That,
of y'all, I'd have
that
to
nigga
sit down
cut
with
his
you
hair
first. I
because of
can't
that.
let him do
He
it.
had hair
I can't
there.
let
That
y'all
nigga
do
cut
it.
his hair. Nah, nah, nah,
He did. Now, what I
nah.
I
can say
hate re-
is, what I can say is, because like I said, I've been to prison too. I got to read in the paperwork, right? But what I can say is, you definitely help cooperate with the investigation, which is just as wrong. That's what he doing on that video. He is helping cooperate with a with a RICO,
Even if he
not
say
even
that
a
he's
regular
throwing them
investigation.
off, like giving them bad information to mess up the investigation.
Let my lawyer talk.
Listen, you don't cooperate with the investigation. Period. I don't.
Let
I don't
yeah.
care what you can. You have the right to remain silent, even when you being questioned. You know, you can ask me what happened at 7:45 the other day, and I
Nigga,
can
I don't know
respond.
what happened
Hey,
at 7:45. I was in a car and I
I
wasn't
can.
there.
I
I
used to
met
when they
my lawyer.
subpoenaed me to court. I used to troll them. Hey,
I
did you
my
see
man
LeBron
Battle
game
Facts
the other day?
he
You
pulling
can
up.
say anything.
Shout out to Battle Facts, he pulling up. And shout out to my man
Oh yeah, that's a
E
Okay,
fact.
that's
leaders in the
important
building.
because Clone wants to
Shout
know
out
What
to
up?
K
What up?
Walker.
what Clone
Shout
wants
out
to
to
know
everybody.
what made this come out now. This is he got out. He been out of jail for years. He was in
You
the King
just
of the Duck.
found
Like,
out,
why is it coming out
Yoshi.
now?
Because you just found out like the
They
bad
got battle
news.
facts here.
So
Salute to him.
yeah, if Battle
no.
Facts
Hey,
pull up because
fuck
he was
that. Hey, bring battle facts up.
yeah,
I need
yeah, yeah.
that.
I
Like,
sent
where
them a
you get the
request.
info and why
Come
he
on,
dropped?
man. Battle
I
facts,
sent
my
them a
guy.
I sent them a request to speak because like I said, the first time I seen it was through Battle Facts. He was the first one to put it out there.
Yo,
Because
listen.
the Adi Boom shit came out immediately. First, soon as he got out, immediately, bomb on
Nah,
the
it
desk.
didn't come out immediately. We found out at the battle, remember?
At the battle, yeah, he
We
had
didn't find out
paperwork there.
immediately.
But he hadn't been out for years.
No,
He
he
had
was
just
out for
got
like
out. He
3
was fresh
months.
out.
Yeah, he was out for like two,
Yeah.
3 months. You're right. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. He just
Big
came out
K was a
immediately.
mastermind for that
But Big K
because everybody
didn't do
know.
that. Listen, Big K didn't do that. Nobody was going to look it up. Nobody was thinking about that shit.
That's why I say he a master. That's why I feel like he a mastermind for that. And then like I know Gwitty, shit. When you reading the nigga on page one is snitching the most. Page one, page two niggas is snitching the most. The rest of them be like baby mamas and shit like that. Little, you're extra motherfuckers. So the fact that people was able to read it at the battle, page one, page two, that's a mastermind.
Yeah, that was
Brilliant. Shout out to
nasty.
Big K.
Yeah, that was nasty. He
Hey,
started the trend.
got facts up here. Facts. What's going on, man? We got some questions, dog.
Facts Nation in the building. Facts, thank you for
What's
pulling
up,
up.
knowledge?
Yes, it's
So yo,
What's up,
Facts,
knowledge? Yeah,
we
who
have
got some questions?
here. Let me
Man,
ask
we
you
Please do.
this. Hold on, guys.
here,
Let me
here
ask you
talk
this.
like
Facts.
where
knowledge.
the footage come from.
Hold
You
on
get
one
what I'm
second, Rome.
One mic.
Rome, give me 1 second. All right, so facts. We brought you up here because we having this conversation. I'm gonna be chopping up with Clone later on this evening. He's pulling up to the studio. We're gonna have a sit down. He's bringing all his information to clear his name. Now, the question I wanted to ask you: you're the first person who put this out. His question is why put this out now, and why why made you? What made you even say I'm gonna put this information out? Because it definitely is detrimental to his career. You know what I'm saying? So you got the floor, my brother.
Yeah, so the same reason why I put the bad news out, I was the first one to put the bad news stuff out too, or whatever. Y'all just knew Jack Boy. Y'all more familiar with him. Everybody behind the scenes, there's a million people behind the scenes hit the bad news paperwork, million people behind the scenes hit the clone video. The clone video is actually on YouTube with comments from 6 months ago or whatever like that. Everybody in battle rap be acting like they don't know what's going on. Even some of these people that be in these spaces, they knew, and they just like when they come to my channel or other people's channels, what's going on over here? They already know what's going on, so they be afraid to be the first one. What made me put it out was gonna make me put it anytime something like that slide on my desk in battle rap what make me put it out. One of the reasons is because I'm not gonna whisper behind the scenes about somebody or whatever, and that's how people look at me as media. But my main reason is this: when I was under speculation and people put that on me, I said, "Ain't nobody sanctioning battle rap to question me," and they like, "No, that's not how this works." A lot of bloggers, artists, everybody else, a lot of top tiers, they discussing it in these spaces or whatever like that. So the minute that I opened up my life and explained myself to everybody, if it slide across my desk, I'm treating everybody the same way. They could ignore me. They could say I don't matter or whatever like that and go on about their business. But that's how we gonna do this though. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm. So so basically, just for clarity, that's really why you put it out.
yeah, both of us and I've been announced. And most people know that they play crazy. You know how this genre play? They play stupid. Most of the people, like I said, there's people in this spaces right now who knew it and acting like they didn't know that it was out there. Like people be behind the
So
scenes, just like Jack Boy put out the bad news stuff because he wasn't afraid to.
right.
Other people didn't want to be the first one to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it be. You know this
From,
fake ass genre, man.
so from what you've seen, what you were able to put out, you know what I'm saying? Do you like in your mind? It's like he did wrong, and he's basically basically what
Oh,
people are
that's a
trying to
good
insinuate.
question. Yes. Do you think he's a snitch? That's a good
Eh,
question.
I don't think anything. What's up to Yoshi and Goody? I
Good
see you
morning.
okay walking here. So listen, I don't think anything, man. He told and all y'all saw and heard with
I
y'all.
told you he's
Y'all saw
moving
with
his
y'all eyes
arms
and heard with y'all
and his
ears
lips was moving.
that he
See?
that he told. And then as far as the paperwork is a diversion because the paperwork doesn't do anything unless he was gonna say that the transcript of the interrogation was in the paperwork because that's what you in question for the
And that was gonna
interrogation
be my
room.
question tonight.
I'm almost done. Then I'm cool. Then y'all can ask me whatever and then go whatever. But so if that's not in there, and then he killed that. He can't even say that because he said he has the investigation. I mean the interrogation video, and he's going to put it out. So him not putting that out, as it stands, man, he gave names. It wasn't no industry word in there in that video, like he said or whatever. He was lying and he told, and that's just what it is. Paperwork won't clear that, and that's just what it is. And everybody know that.
Yeah, he's speaking
Hmm.
battle facts, man. He is speaking all fucking facts.
Listen, so is there anything that like I said, we're gonna sit down with him today? Is there any specific questions that I want to make sure that I ask? You know what I'm
The
saying?
detectives asked all the questions and he
Damn,
answered them. That's the
damn.
only thing that
This
anybody
nigga
needed to
facts is
see.
cold, boy.
Yeah,
Jesus.
he
That's
keeping
the
it
Not
that's
the
prepared. I told you.
Gwitty asked a good question is if he did have co-defendants, were they exonerated as well, or are they currently in jail? I would like to know that.
no. So most of them actually doing time. He actually answered part of that question for y'all when he said I was the only one out of all of the defendants that didn't get charged with criminal charges, which he told.
Oh, he did bad.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He said because of what I did, I was the only one out of all of the defendants. I think it was about 30 of them. I was
He
the
said he
only
was the
one
only
didn't
one
get
that
charged
didn't
with.
get gang charges.
Right. So then, I mean,
30.
I don't know what else we even looking for, man. It's entertainment,
Yo,
I guess, at this point to
yo, it's nothing else
interview.
to look for. It's said enough.
Yeah. So I didn't, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I never came in a battle rap as a badge of honor that I did time or fought cases or nothing like that or whatever. But I know how this work. He know how this work. It would be very simple. When I got accused, I pulled up my paperwork. My co-defendants even came through the crib or whatever. It was very simple and it was over. You know what I'm
Do
saying? And
you
like I
understand where he's coming from? Like, hey, I want to go sit down with knowledge and make it one interview because there's so many different narratives going around.
No, I understand that he's trying to find a way to get out of it, and knowledge is a reputable source that maybe he can help spin it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that knowledge would. I'm just saying maybe that's the same thing Bad News did going to M3S3 and my guy Fred. He went there to try to hopefully do some damage control. He just gonna make it worse, just like Bad News did. He gonna make it worse because it's there already. And anything other than here's the rest of the video that I said that exists that I said I have ain't nobody gonna want to hear that, and that's not gonna do it. If he was gonna lie, which he did, he should have lied and just said it was a skit. I did a whole bunch of them. Hey man, y'all find the other skits I did, and I challenged. And he should have said I
Yo,
challenged. And he
yo,
should have said I challenged anybody to find the rest of the interrogation and put the onus on everybody else and played it off like that. Battle rap would have accepted it because that's what they do.
Damn. Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Well, shit.
yo, you mad interesting, son. I told you his arms and his lips was moving, and I watched it on mute. I didn't hear nothing he said. I'm like, oh, that nigga arms and lips moving. He said a run-on sentence. Nah, I'm out of here.
I,
And I
I
was
want to ask. I want to ask y'all this: with everything that y'all know about a RICO, right? Even with the Young Thug case going through and all of that stuff like that, obviously the feds already had their ducks in a row when they come get everybody. They have a like 90+% conviction rate. The feds just period, not even just RICO, just period. When they come get you, they pretty much know. So if they come get you, and you because out of his own mouth he say, I don't even know why they came to get me. They kicked the door and this, whatever. He's affiliated. He has no lawyer present. What are you supposed to do? I think civilians and gangsters and affiliates know all what are you supposed to do in that scenario. My grandmother wouldn't have said nothing. So it ain't no excuse, man. It ain't no
mm,
excuse.
mm.
He trying to say he intelligent enough to be able to talk his way out of a RICO. Like they didn't train you right wherever you from. You know what
That's
I'm
what I
saying? So
always
that's what it
assumed,
is.
that he just had a good lawyer. I know his peoples put up bread. It was fundraising, so I just assumed he went and got a good lawyer
You,
and beat that shit. Cause I've
you
seen,
ain't
I
beating
mean, not
Rico. You
Rico, but
copping out the sun. You getting a
yeah.
Hey, Walker's raising his hand real quick.
Yeah, Walker, go
What's up,
ahead,
K
boss.
Walker?
you do beat a Rico.
Uh,
You gonna be Irv Gotti or one of them niggas.
I'm up. Maybe y'all can help me out. Maybe knowledge you can help me out. So if he didn't tell, and this is if I wasn't there, I don't really know clone like that. So if he didn't tell, and by the live, he seemed pretty confident. So if he didn't tell, he got his video, he got his paperwork. I'm trying to see what the hell interviewing with knowledge gonna do. Like, what's the difference?
Well, damn.
Nah, knowledge my brother. He know that.
No,
But I'm
no,
saying what is
I
but if
think
I didn't tell, what I'm saying is if I
You
didn't
talking
tell
about
and I
for
got my
clone. You talking
video
about
and
for
my
clone.
paperwork, what am I like
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're
like
saying.
what am I interview
I
like what's
think
the
the
interview
IG
for?
live wasn't enough for people. They,
yeah.
after the IG live,
No,
motherfuckers
but
still wanted more
no,
information.
but Yoshi, watch this. In the IG live he says, I'm gonna play the video, I'm gonna show the paperwork. I gotta
Yep.
go run an event. I'm trying to see what an interview gonna do. Like what's like
Well,
just show
I
it.
think in the interview he's gonna produce a lot of that stuff. So we're gonna have that
But
all.
no, knowledge, what I'm saying is I can turn on my phone and just show you.
That's
I'm
it.
trying to figure out
Got
why
you.
I need an interview.
Damage control. You know why? The same reason bad news went and sat down and tried to do some damage control. That's what it is. It's all it is. It ain't nothing else
We
other
ain't
than that.
doing none of that tonight. I don't want to hear about his battle rap upbringing and none of that, nigga. We talking about this situation and this situation
Facts.
only.
Facts. But
Yeah.
that's
So
this the
Hip
thing
hop
yeah.
though.
is
This
real.
this
They gonna
this
get
the
to the
thing
bottom of
though.
it.
Everybody in here know what it is. Battle rap. We know we like to just string this along. First of all, you're welcome to everybody because I definitely fed the streets this time and last time or whatever. Because that's all
No,
battle rap
you
we
did
all
good.
concerned about, man, getting our
Need you
bread.
to keep.
You know what I'm saying? But we all know what happened. We heard we got ears and we got eyes, man. He told, and all y'all know he told. And ain't no, I'm not trying to be politically correct about it. I done had paperwork parties in prison, outside of prison, before prison, after prison. We know what it is. His paperwork is irrelevant. His paperwork is irrelevant, man. And even if I don't care what he try to say in the rest of the video or whatever, you gave information and name names after getting picked up on a RICO charge. You're wrong. I don't care what else the video would even say. There's nothing that can exonerate you. Nothing. Not one thing. And y'all know that. All y'all know that.
So he just got to leave battle rap.
No, why you got to do that?
Nah.
Because he's part of the
You
majority in
already
battle
got
rap.
two rats this out here rocking. What you mean?
No, not two, and not just
Well,
rats either. We
no,
got
I don't know no
scrapers.
more, man. Who
No,
else?
but I'm just
Good.
talking about
Go
not
ahead,
just rats.
facts.
We got rapists. We got all type of
Great.
stuff in
Say
battle rap.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Great, we
got
yeah.
got scrapers. That's what I usually say. Scrape. We got scrapers. We got all type of weirdos in
Oh
battle
that.
rap.
yeah,
You'll
they
fit.
still rocking. Yeah.
Yeah, so no battle rap ain't the place where the pure is at or where people care about the truth or honor or none of that. Whatever.
Hmm.
We're not gonna act like that. I
mm.
thought it was when I came and started a brand, but it's not. So he'll be just fine. Look at bad news. He walked in, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to him. He was the loudest at that event. He'll be just fine. He gonna get more views than he ever got if he keep battling. It's
Oh,
all
nah.
about
Well, we need to go get Adi Boom back because he'll cook a lot of niggas. That nigga was nice. We need to go get him back
Adi
if it's
Boom
like
is
that.
somewhere right now punching the air, bro.
yeah.
Man, but
It's
Adi Boom shit was so graphic. You know how they you watch a movie and be like, might be gore,
I did that
might be
bad. He said,
So
blood.
"Yo, I'm
there's
about to go
levels
with my
to it. There's
lawyer, get to
levels to
work."
it. Oh,
He
okay.
said, "I'm about to
So
go with my lawyer, get to work."
Yeah, it
And he
ain't
there's
no
a
never got to
like
spectrum.
work.
We
Yeah.
ain't
Okay.
seen him since, Gwitty.
Hey, he's still going to get to work.
Yeah, man. Legend has it he's still on the way. He's stuck on I-9.
nah
Because of
nah
COVID. It was COVID.
nah when you
Remember?
Nah,
on
And he
page
couldn't go get
one.
it printed out.
You're not going
nah,
to
he
get
lied. He
nothing
was
when you on
advancing
page
on
one,
COVID.
page
Hey,
what
Adi
of the
Boom was raised
discovery.
like the old school niggas in the 60s and 70s. I'm going to get some milk and never came home, cuz.
Never came back, boy. He went to go
I'm
to
gonna tell
jail.
you. I'm gonna tell you the difference. It's all about whether people can stomach the embarrassment. The difference with Adi Boom had people like a show off for ARP who actually held him down. There was a lot of free boom while he was out, and they held him down while he was down when he got out. So it's gonna be tough for him to face them, and that was his home league. And if
Yeah,
they
that's
not
true.
gonna back it, then it was gonna be really tough. It's not like he was just getting URL plates and other stuff like that in the league. You know what I'm saying? With
That's true.
Clone, it's literally just a matter of just being embarrassed because he could still get booked and get his most views in battle rap. It's not battle rap is not the streets. It's not a gangster place. he could thrive in battle rap right now or whatever, and that's what it's gonna be. So, but it's just about him being embarrassed. He want to try to do something enough to where he got enough people that's saying, "Nah, I don't know, man, you could be right, or I'm gonna rock with you," and then he'll feel comfortable to continue. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, it's just it's black and white like this. When I got accused, my initial reaction was, "Ain't none of you motherfuckers sanctioned to question me about no gangster shit, because this ain't no gangster place."
Mm.
They said if people in battle rap like, "No, facts, this is," you know what? I got a choice to either just leave and say fuck y'all, or you know what? Here y'all go, and that's it. There's the only two choices. So and all he got, man, he good. He good. Y'all gonna watch. Y'all gonna watch that. Y'all will watch 3-4 straight battles just to see that nigga get cooked about the angle and see who do it best. He had the most views he ever had.
Well, times have changed then, because that used to be a career ender,
For
Yeah,
sure.
automatic
times
career
definitely
ender.
And
changed.
that nigga
For
career
sure.
is over. Like bad news, this is last year. It's over. Fucking clone, he's out of here. Like he's a packed yardigan. Like
Mm.
it's bad. It's a video. Like niggas got you on video. Pause. That's nasty. He
I
Mm.
mean,
did
I'm not sure though. They still shut out the unbiased nigga, man, and he, you know what I'm
who
saying? They
that?
still shut him out.
Who that?
What you, they used him in the promotion for the T Top card.
They
You
did
had
bad.
certain
I
artists
ain't
and
see
certain
it.
people
I ain't see it.
that still shot him out, or still because he might battle rap is based on who got influence and who can help people. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. If they can, okay, with Yoshi, take Yoshi. Yoshi was out loud about her whole what she was trying to project in battle rap as far as her image. You get everybody tried to judge and jump her about it, but everybody else was doing it on a lower level though.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And it was accepted. You know how battle rap is about popularity and favorites and favoritism and all of that shit. So
Yeah, that's true.
they're gonna pick and choose who they want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a million people in battle rap behind the scenes, man. Obviously not a million, but they knew about Bad News and Clone. They knew. So they was existing while people knew already.
I mean, we found out later people that knew because when I found out when it happened, I'm like, people knew about this already goes crazy to me. That's the part that really goes crazy. Like, so
That does go crazy because the amount of
five
years that
years.
have gone by,
Y'all
like
niggas
many, many years.
5 years, and I'm finding out in 2025 is like kind of crazy to me.
Shout
Man,
out to my guy Spot.
go to a YouTube page called Caesar Capone, Capone spelled with a K. Y'all gonna see that same exact video of Clone on there with comment 6 months old.
Mm.
It
Somebody was saying that's first 48. Is that true? Like a first 48
That's
episode?
first
no,
30.
No, I'm just being funny the way the footage looking.
We like
Okay.
the first 30, that first
no,
30.
No,
Clone
that's me
Clone
just
killed
being
that
funny.
too. Hey, what's your name, man? Because I keep seeing I don't know what to call you. I don't want to say dog or dude or nothing like that
Oh
and
no,
sound
nigga, my name
disrespectful.
Jerome, fool.
Jerome?
Yeah, I represent the right. We chopped it up a
Oh,
few.
the riot, nigga. I know. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
wondering. You sound
Yeah,
familiar.
I was
Okay,
about to
yeah.
say he
It's
was on your
me.
show live.
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah, it's me, fool.
Okay,
You
Yep.
know,
yeah.
I
So
don't be. Hey, I don't be out here like that. You fucking with knowledge, we
That's
go.
my
right,
co-host. That's my guy who
You
be throwing
know.
all the events with me and everything.
yeah,
So you
Curated
know,
by the best in the business, man. I be in the background, just you know what I'm saying, trying to help elevate.
got you.
Be real with you, all this paperwork shit, all this snitching shit, all this
Yeah,
weird shit, the scraping. This ain't what I'm in it for. This the shit that makes me not even want to be around this shit. I
that's a
like
fact.
the raps. I want to see the culture elevate. I want to make music videos. Let's do shows. Let's get some content. I love what EK's doing with Last Second C down there. Like you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
just shit like that. I understand that we have to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the
Right,
same time, like you said, a lot of people ain't even really valid enough in their real life to have these conversations. Most of these people work regular jobs at Staples, and you know what I mean. But you
right.
here for the entertainment purposes. I'm gonna chime in when need be, and other than that, let's get back to this other. You know,
I was gonna
this
also add though too, like you gotta understand too, a lot of these people been in the culture for 10 plus years. They've been, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's valid because these are people that you've been around for so long. So when shit like this come out, people gonna want an explanation. People ain't just like
ain't going front. I
battle
fuck
rap
with
is
Clone.
beyond
You know what I mean? This
just the
shit is like,
battles
damn,
too.
bro.
It's grown beyond just the battles. Like the fans have become fans of the battlers itself. So now they're into what Yoshi life is like outside of just battling. Like they're into, you know what I'm saying? What happens to this person or this, that, and the third. So it becomes, something that we have to talk about and have to make. These people been around us for years. They done put on, they done had great performances, this, that, and the third. So people have become more involved with not just the sport within itself, but they're involved, they fans of the players at a high level. So they're gonna want to know. Something happens to any top level, it's news. It's going to shake the culture. You know what I'm saying? So
And we always talk about the essence of battle rap, like it's a street based sport. If Mook, if Rex, if Reed, if any of them had any of this type of stuff on their jacket coming up, man, it would have been like,
Oh
So
yeah,
man,
we're
no,
in,
no, it been like shit like
like
this back in the
so,
day. You automatically lost. Like you're out of the like it
Right.
wasn't even
Yeah, you
a
have
yeah,
to
debate.
coach and you a
Done.
done. And
you
that's
Yeah,
wasn't
what
having no
yeah,
paperwork
facts,
parties.
coach
facts.
and done.
You ain't getting
yeah,
you ain't getting 48, 72 hours to explain
None of that.
yourself
yeah, that's over
ever.
with.
Yeah,
You
so that's
done.
true. So
So
it has become a little more tolerable in a sense to where people don't, you know what I mean? Like people don't
And that's with everything, with choking, with no
facts,
yeah,
showing, with
facts.
Yeah.
Oh,
bad
hey, real
performances.
quick, if you don't
Yeah.
want to see no stumbling, no choking in your battles, tune into the Last Man Standing Tournament Industry Nights. We ain't accepting no chokes, no stumbles. You getting cut off on the spot time, nigga.
I love it.
I love it. And, yeah.
That kind of embarrassment is important. That build character in the
Facts.
MC. You got to go through.
Yep.
Why you think Eminem was like palms and sweaty? He had to go through that experience to build up that character as an MC. I'll never let this happen again. You get booed once, you ain't gonna want that to happen
Real
That's
again.
a
shit.
fact.
Yeah, so for
I
Yeah.
niggas
want
to have a video of this nigga and I'm looking at it right now, he did bad. Pause. He did bad.
I want to ask y'all. I want to ask y'all a question. You know, I saw a lot of people, throwing stuff at bloggers and the media like blaming them or whatever.
I
How
Yeah.
do
love
y'all
you.
feel about whether it's me or anybody else? If that slide across their desk and they see everybody know us reporting it, do you feel like y'all would rather us not or pick and choose who
I'm gonna
Actually,
say
or
I'd
what?
rather y'all drop it.
yeah.
Mm.
I was gonna say
If
that too.
it dropped on your desk, please drop that. Please. Because we
I
need to
look
know.
at it like
Knowledge, if it would have came across your desk, would you have dropped it? Like if you would have got it before him, nobody said nothing about it.
nah, probably not. Like if I would have seen it, I probably
And I don't think Uncle
I
Rob
know,
would have
but
did it
knowledge is
either.
a different part of media. He's not that part of
Yeah,
media.
yeah, that's different. But
I'm just
see,
keeping it
okay,
a
this is
Well,
hundred.
what I
can I
look.
ask a
Go
question to
ahead,
y'all
facts.
then? Because
Yeah.
I was gonna
I want to.
go ahead,
My
go ahead.
bad,
Ask
Jerome.
your
Go ahead,
question.
Jerome.
I was just gonna say, for me personally, I understand it's a part of the culture. If you got some funky shit on your jacket, it's up for you know what I'm saying. It's up for grabs for the streets and everywhere. Period. But
Yeah.
just listening to you explain like why you did it, and
It's
me and
purpose.
you done had interactions before, so
Right,
I know this is not where you was coming from.
right,
But just on the outside looking in, it kind of sound like hurt people hurt people. Well, they made me expose my shit, so nigga, now you got to bring your shit to the table. And I think a lot of other people they can't really tap into the culture any other way, so they get messy
He said
right.
nothing wrong
get
with that,
provocative or they just try to, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. For me, the jury's still out, but at the end of the day, if it's truth to it and you got shit on your name, I don't care where it comes from. TMZ, this place, that place,
I feel
these
like
channels are gonna exist.
I
You
feel
feel
like
me?
he did good.
I personally just don't subscribe to the shit.
Nah, he
Right.
did
Right.
good.
I liked it more when the battler exposed another battler.
I feel
Like
like
That's
Ab could
different.
have
the
did
To me,
battle.
that'd
that's
be
part of
fire.
the game.
And a
Like,
lot of times I would hit up the artists themselves. Some shit come like, yo, bro, I don't know, like, yo, I know this shit gonna come out because if it hit my desk, nigga, as soon as the world's gonna know this
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
So just yeah. So I let a nigga know, like, yeah, this, get ready. It's about to be a bumpy ride, motherfucker, because they got this
So
shit out on your name.
And
So how do y'all feel like the media should look at it? Because a lot of people have opposing views on that. People will pick and choose who they feel like it could happen to or should happen to and who it shouldn't. Everybody dropped the easy audio immediately. Nobody questioned where it came from. That wasn't the focal
Mm.
point or whatever. Everybody was happy because at the time everybody was on the
he was
easy
the
river
villain.
train. You know what I'm saying? So it be picking and choosing again. Yeah, and what to what Jerome said, the hurt people type thing. It wasn't that I was hurt because I had the option to say I don't care and I'm gone, or they ignore it. You know what I'm saying? It's more so if I came here and I did damn near 2 years only talking about battle rap. That don't get appreciated because that's not what y'all really want to hear. It show it in the views. So once I decided to say, okay, is this the game y'all playing? And the majority of the culture, like, yes, the majority of the culture talking about my life or whatever, this is what we playing. If I'm in it, okay, let's go. That's not meaning I'm not looking or digging. I don't look for nobody's life at all. Not ever. The bad news, the Chris Unbiased, y'all knew about all of that. This clone, y'all knew. When I say y'all, I mean a lot of people in the culture. Y'all knew about that already. It's brought to me by artists slash league owners and everywhere and everybody else. So it's not that we out here digging and looking for it. But if y'all want us to be media, clearly if artists come to us and give us stuff, they trying to utilize us as media, just like an athlete would do or entertainer. So it's like the picking and choosing is what I be confused about. It's cool over here for this person and it's not over here for that person. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, it's like, okay, well, no, everybody, I'm gonna keep it even. If I got that energy for bad news, I'm gonna have that energy for clone. It could be knowledge. If knowledge was knowledge not affiliated, nothing like that. That's my man's. I got a lot of respect for him. He gonna get a phone call.
Listen,
I
man,
tried
I
to
do
hit
some
him
dumb
alone.
shit. I expect the shit to be all over the internet. I know how the game is played. I already know what's up. So I don't,
I choked in the battle. Knowledge. How did they see that I pulled my phone out and all of that? Who
my
camera was
nigga,
that?
we went viral on that one fact. Nah, because I'm like, yo, this is a part of the
Nigga, you
game.
was like cheaters. You was like cheaters over my
Uh-huh.
shoulder with that
I
camera.
even said, like, yo, yeah, look, I even said, yo, go on your phone, my nigga, you got this.
Did I get upset or
Hell
say,
no.
man, you should have did that
Hell
or nothing?
no.
No.
Hell no. You ain't
Once I
take that
put
personal.
myself on a public platform on the internet, we already know what time it is, and
Yeah.
this the rules. This the rules.
And
This
for
how this
any
goes.
battle rapper, like nigga, you choking, you looking crazy, like shit happens, like yo, that's a part of
Yep.
like yo, you subject to this shit
A
coming
part
out.
of the game.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna say this. I'll say this for myself. I don't know about nobody else. It's always for every action is a potential reaction, and however anybody. I also put myself susceptible to however anybody feel about anything I do, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because one first, I don't lie on nobody. Second, I'm not going to dig in nobody's life or nothing like that. But if somebody feel away, whatever consequences that is or whatever, I'm willing to stand on my 10. I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I also will look at it like don't think you just go feel like you could do something to me because you did something. They go do some bad news, go do something to that nigga that shot you. Don't come to me because that means I'm gonna think, oh, you think I'm the pussy nigga you gonna get your points off of. No, that's not it. Or clone. Nigga, you got this out here on you. You know what I'm saying? Go take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be tough with me. But at the end of the day, they might not care about none of that. See me, oh, that's the nigga that blogged on me. I understand that too. So I'm not one of the people that just sit at home, never outside, never at events or nothing like that either. And I'm not looking to cause trouble. You know what I'm saying? Saying that I'm inviting that type of energy, but I'm just making it clear where I'm coming from personally. You know
right.
what I mean?
Nah.
Ain't do nothing but respect it.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
You
that's
especially if
OG.
all
it's
right,
even
bro.
across the board, like you got the same energy for everybody, no matter who it is.
Yep.
Oh, you gonna have to after statements like that. If anybody, you gonna have to be a paperwork party host anytime somebody got some shit going
Man,
on
it
there.
is what it is. I was for myself. I don't mind. You know what
Listen,
I'm
if you
saying?
had to do that, everybody else got to do it when it's their turn. And it's
Exactly.
the
That's a
PSI
fact.
party every
Like
time
when
you pull
and,
up.
and guess what else I did though? As soon as Geechee got accused by the conspiracy weirdo nigga, I was front and center or whatever, exposing him and getting that the fuck up out of here. I did
Facts.
way more positive for the culture that go unnoticed or
Brought
unsaid.
a lot of his weirdo shit to the light for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's don't I don't want people to try to paint the narrative like I'm just that the controversial in this way. Y'all talking about what 2-3 times where I reported something or whatever that was already out there over 1,000 other times where I sit for hours and cover every league, everybody's
Facts.
events,
Facts.
promote my people on my channel, pay for the pay-per-views. I went against the bootleg and all of that shit like that.
Yep.
So now that people are paying more people paying attention because of this drama shit or whatever, I want to make sure that's clear too. I've been supporting all y'all without y'all knowing, without it being appreciated and me not caring about that because that's what I came here for. You know what I'm saying? So that's that too.
Yeah. I mean,
I
listen,
think
man.
I agree with everybody, even OG Spaces, where he was saying maybe he could have just turned on the camera and explained it. But I kind of low key understand why he would want to go to knowledge, just because let's his platform is like everybody gonna watch this one video and let's just get it out there. If it's legit, it'll make sense. If it's gonna be some more stuff to have us confused, then y'all right, he just wasted his time.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I reached out to him. I had two people who had his number call him way hours before that movie he was supposed to be looking at. And not only that, I went on Twitter. I say somebody add him and tell him to hit me up. So I refuse to believe that none of that got through. I think we knew what was up. Let's see where it go. You saw where it went. Let me try to do some damage control. Let me divert their attention with this paperwork that had nothing to do with the video. And now this is more damage control. But shout out to my guy Knowledge. He about to get the exclusive, run that money up. Cause
Salute to
that's
Listen.
all it
knowledge,
is.
man. Like I say, hey, you got one. Because like analytically, you know what I'm saying? I already said this is a horrible idea based off your last video. But get your money. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanna do it. You obviously wanna do it. Let's see how this unfolds. You said 7 p.m. knowledge?
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Okay.
I'm linking up with him.
We
Like,
locked
well,
in.
And he pulling
I'm
up in
still,
person, right?
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah. He
gonna
gonna
be
be in
going
Okay.
to
person.
This is gonna be fire. Okay.
When is dropping, Knowledge?
I'm probably gonna try to drop it the next day, literally. So I'm not gonna sit on this or anything like that. As soon as I get it, I'm
Okay.
chopping it up in the lab and throwing it out ASAP. So I know a couple people
Well,
told me to go live, but sometimes live gets distracting a little bit. You know what I mean? Reading the comments
When
while
you
he's
got 30
speaking.
code D's and you the only nigga to get
So
off,
make sure you got
I
a.
know
He had a
you
lot of
get.
papers, so make sure you got a big enough table he can spread them papers out.
Yeah, no, we good. We got the whole stew. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
good. He
Hey
good.
man, I really don't care about that paperwork for real. I need the
man,
rest of that film footage.
that's a fact, man.
Yeah,
No,
That
now let's
Oh,
go
paperwork
the
get
is
to
thumb
that
The
drive.
video.
one
You
verse
wanted him to
one
bring the thumb
count.
drive.
that's a
The
diversion. That
That's
paperwork.
what's in
one verse
to
one
me. That's the
count.
main thing that's in question is what was in that video. What was y'all in there talking about? You
What
feel me?
you
Because if
mean
you
what they
said you
was
wasn't
talking
snitching,
about?
what was you talk? If you wasn't telling, show me the video of you just in there talking about goddamn
The
Kung
record
Fu
Why
Panda
you
label.
and just
even there?
I
No.
mean, yeah,
whatever.
Hey,
that's the
You
what's the
said you
bigger
wo-
got some
what's
stuff
the
question.
to
word,
What?
everybody?
What's up, Cash? Forecast media. What's up,
What's the
y'all? I
word?
listen.
oh,
I just want to
it,
say this,
Yeah,
right?
what up?
This is very contradictory. That's all I'm gonna
I
say.
got your
Now,
name,
listen.
Casanova.
I hope.
Can I say something about
Oh,
that?
I
So
got you,
so
bro. I just want to
I
end
got
with
your name,
this, right?
Casanova. I got you on the queue.
I just want to end with this, right? It's very contradictory, right, to the first video and all. So I just hope and pray, with you being on papers, that this don't inflict nothing else. I honestly do because I that's.
How? That'd be double jeopardy. He's on papers.
Wait,
What
he
is
on
niggas
papers?
talking about? If you on papers, that means you copped out to a crime. Yo,
That's
y'all
what I'm
niggas is
saying.
getting
I'm
me
just
mad,
saying,
my
Quiddy. I
nigga.
don't know how this gonna work.
Nothing's gonna happen. If you already
I'm just.
it's like you saying I got arrested for some shit and I'm talking about some shit I got arrested for. What the
but
fuck? I ain't beat it.
but
Apparently, it's
Goody,
different. But go ahead,
this the
Cash. Go
thing
ahead,
though.
Cash. You got it.
And this is what I said, like, you know what I'm saying? No, like I said, I saw the whole IG live, it's on my YouTube page. I'ma say this. In a situation like this, you kind of got to look at it sort of like the Young Thug situation with the Young Thug case. Remember what Young Thug said: YSL is not gang affiliated; it is a music group.
right.
So with that being said, yes, Clone did name some names in the affidavit, but he was saying that those names that he named was in regards to it being a music label. Had nothing to do with any type of gang affiliation at all. So I think what we all must have to do is, unfortunately, we do have to go through that paperwork to confirm that what he said in regards to the names that was named was in regards to music executives. That's why I say it's sort of like Young Thug a little bit, but the details of it is, it gets a little tricky from that particular standpoint. Now, he still named names, but it was in regards to it being a music group and not so much as it being gang affiliated, because Clone specifically said on the IG, I was not charged with any type of gang affiliation at all.
Right.
So all that's absolutely false. You just said, and I'm about to tell you exactly why. Like that's
That's what
not
he
like
said on the IG
I'm
live. That's what he
I
said,
just
Fat.
listened to everything you said. I hear you. You know
No,
what
no,
I'm
okay.
saying?
So all right. So
So
like I
I'm
said,
about
if
to.
if there's certain pieces that I'm missing, I apologize. I'm just saying
No,
based
you don't
off of
know me.
the
No
state.
apology. I'm just
No,
about
no,
to
no.
respond. That's why I was waiting till you finish. But
No, no, I'm saying based off the statement that he has said on his IG live. Now, if the paperwork shows something different, then I'm saying that's a whole different
Facts. He
story.
just saying he's agreeing that we need to look at the paperwork, not just the video, because we needed it to line up.
no,
They go
Right.
hand
no.
in
That's
hand.
Listen
all.
again and again. I heard, and my comprehension level is very high. I heard that, and it doesn't need to be repeated. I says absolutely false, and I went to respond. That's all I'm trying to do. So that's it's just false. That's not. I'm about to explain to y'all very simply, and anybody in here who from this type of lifestyle is gonna know what I'm saying. Right? He's affiliated. It does not matter what your reasoning is. You get picked up on a RICO. You get arrested. You get taken to the interrogation room as an affiliate. It don't matter how intelligent you think you are, there's no lawyer present, and you start giving information you told. That is point blank, period. Does anybody not understand that?
Nah, I understand that part, facts. That's why I say he still named
That's not
names.
that part. That's it. That's everything. That's everything. There's no other part to it. So the paperwork doesn't do anything at all. You went in there and you cooperated. And you said you felt because you were intelligent enough to talk without incriminating yourself. Of course, you didn't incriminate yourself. You don't know why they want to know these names of this label. You don't know what connection that makes. So the fact that you're talking and giving them names of leadership, not industry, not music, they didn't say that at all in that video. The fact that you're giving any names, there's nothing you can show that can excuse that. His excuse was, I'm intelligent enough to talk to him and get out of it. That's why I didn't get charged and they did.
Hmm.
And he said he was throwing an alley oop to the other, which was bullshit.
Facts. Let me
No,
ask
you're an
you this,
affiliate.
because I
That's a
gotta
fact.
recall the video in my mind. I'm trying to find
You
it.
intelligent enough to
Was he
talk to
wearing
the niggas though, crazy.
jail clothes or regular clothes?
He's
It
wearing
looked like
regular clothes. He said they pulled him out of his crib or some
Yeah,
shit.
it's
Yeah,
regular
So
regular
clothes.
that
He just
was
clothes.
the
got picked
initial
up.
interrogation.
Yeah.
exactly. And as
Yikes!
an
Yikes!
affiliate,
Yes,
But what
ma'am.
as an
Fact just
affiliate,
said is the whole everything. That's why I've been trying to tell Cass, like, you don't cooperate with no investigation at
So it's one
all.
of them things where
At
it's
all.
basically
So
just hold on, OG. It's one of those things where it's basically just lawyer. That's it. He should have just said
That
lawyer.
he
That's
yeah.
it.
That's what
Yeah.
it
but
That's
is
what yeah, that's
right.
always.
what
Nigga,
But
hold
I'm gonna
on.
tell
That's
you
what it's
though.
supposed to always be. If you in the streets playing around, I don't give a fuck if you selling a nickel bag of dust or if you think you about to be the triple OG of your little corner of
right.
your neighborhood, bro. The minute you sign up for any street criminal activities, the minute you get roped up by any police, lawyer, that's it.
That's it.
Simple and
And
plain.
it's
That's it.
they
That's
the
just
all.
only
gonna leave
gray
you
area.
alone. They just gonna ask you for your information and intake so they get your information for the judge in the morning. They're not even gonna
Then
talk to
you
you.
then y'all obviously got a cover up label type of thing going on. What if they already did investigation on that?
I'm about to.
Lawyer, my nigga,
Exactly.
lawyer. I'm not saying nothing. Lawyer. Anything
Exactly.
I say
You talk
can't.
about a record
Nigga, have
label.
you
What
ever
if we
watched
did
Law and Order?
investigation on that?
Lawyer,
And you just
lawyer, my
gave us
nigga,
that.
lawyer. I don't give a fuck.
Now
It, it,
you don't cooperate with no
Yeah,
investigation,
you gave
period.
us
If you up the
bullshit.
street,
We knew y'all was
period.
a fake record label
I'm
None.
already.
about to tell y'all. I'm about to tell y'all what a gray area could have been formed. This is where, like, because everything got a gray area right in life. So if it was just him and he was talking to them to get himself out of something, he wasn't on the RICO, he didn't have no co-defendants, or if they was all in concert, that we all know the story. If we get picked up, we all say, yeah,
There we
you know
go.
what I'm saying.
There
We
we
all
Mhm.
say
go.
that. That would have been a gray area he'd have been able to get out of. We
Mhm.
all got to understand, and this is what we saying to try to get out of this if this happens. You know what I'm saying? Whether they talked about it in the bullpen or whatever, that's crazy. I ain't mean no pun intended by the bullpen, but um,
Yeah.
but if you want to take the chance and you know what I'm saying, speak on behalf of yourself and it's just you on the case, then you could say whatever you want to say. You implicated other people and name names as an affiliate. There's nobody on this in this country that's affiliated that's gonna say yes, that's a good scenario and that's okay to do.
So
No.
basically, that's why you said you disagree, because there's really nothing that he could do or say in this situation.
There's
Okay.
absolutely nothing. All y'all got to do is ask the. I'm not saying this person specifically, but the white